Hey everyone, we're live at the Paste Studio in New York right now with Anna Akana. Anna, thank you for being here.
Yay, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, applause.
And join you on keys, Shayon. Shayon, thank
Mr.
you for
Shayon
being
Daniels.
here. Yeah. Yeah, so this has sounded great thus far, and we're about to share 3 of your songs with the internet right now. One of them is from the debut album Casualty, Alone Together, and then we're going to hear 2 unreleased songs as
Yes,
well.
sir.
What's happening first today?
First, we're going to do Alone Together. This is a moodier sort of alternative version of it. The original is much more like pop and upbeat sounding, even though the lyrics are sad. And we wanted to do something when we're breaking it down to just have it be a little bit more vibey. So here we go, Alone Together. You say you're sorry and you're leaving. Don't think we'll work out and it's just a feeling. I say, hey baby, don't you worry. Just want you happy, and if it's not me, then you can go on your way. I'd never force you to stay, but I'm so far from okay, yeah. Let's be alone together. Oh, can we be alone together? You can go off on your own. I'll love you whether I'm all alone, but we're alone together. You tell yourself this is the right thing. Oh yes, you miss me and you're so damn lonely, but you don't come home in the morning. I fall asleep dreaming that you hold me, but you don't reach out again. And I'm just here wondering, how long were you pretending? Let's be alone together. Oh, can we be alone together? You can go off on your own. I'll love you whether I'm all alone, but we're alone together. Let's be alone together. Oh, can we be alone together? You can go off on your own. I'll love you whether I'm all alone, but we're alone together. Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Nice. Thank you. I mean, this is like, ultimately impressive that this project exists. I know you are an extremely busy person. I mean, some people know you from it was a small role, but a role in Ant-Man. I wasn't in Ant-Man at all. You totally were. People know you from Corporate on Comedy Central or from Let It Snow. I mean, there's a number of projects that people know you as an actor from. Can you talk a little bit about how that balancing act in your life works between the music project and between acting? I mean, does it feel like 2 sides of the same coin where it's all kind of tied together, or are there like separate segmented parts of your day or of your month or of your life where you're clearly focusing on music here and you're clearly focusing on acting here? How does that work for you?
Well, I mean, if I'm on set, then acting sort of takes precedent. But if I'm not, then I'm constantly in writing sessions with Shay. We're always working on new stuff together. They do feel like 2 extensions of who I am. Like, obviously, with acting, you're disappearing into a different role and being a different person. And with music, you get to really be vulnerable and express yourself and who you are at your core. So I feel like they're really both integral to the creative process, because sometimes you do want to just be somebody else and say something else and be a cog in the machine of a film, and then other times you're like, I need to express my soul, otherwise I'm going to feel suffocated.
Nice. Well, so what does that look like when you and Shay and Shayon get into a room together to bring these songs to life? Like, who brings what to the table? What does that process look like between the 2 of you?
I normally bring Shayon a concept, and I'll be like, oh, I have this idea for a song. I'll have some lyrics, maybe a couple of melody ideas. Shayon and I will talk about it. He'll completely build out the track, and you can definitely talk more about the production side of that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we kind of just collaborate the whole way through. You know, the thing with music, especially right now, is it's so exciting because you can just do anything and you can try a lot of different things, and we kind of just vibe until we're like, we like this, you know, and go from there.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you for bringing it to us today. Appreciate it, especially doing it on show day. You're leaving from here and headed straight over to Mercury Lounge. You're on tonight at 7:00, which is sold out. Is that true?
We're
Is it
almost
approaching?
sold out.
Almost
so
sold out.
everyone, come on down.
Yeah, a couple tickets remaining for Mercury tonight at 7:00. And yeah, there's still two. We're only a third of the way through. There's still two more songs coming up. What's happening next today?
This is an unreleased song. This is actually called Pink. It's the very first song that I wrote addressing my sexuality. I'm bisexual, and I only came out in 2018 because I had to work through a lot of internalized misogyny and societal stuff from the past. So this was sort of a song that I wrote as a tribute to that. It's been so hard for me to say this. I'm not exactly gay, but sure as hell ain't straight, sis. If I'm honest, I fall somewhere in the middle, a little. I've been trying to deny it for a minute. It only comes out when I look at who I'm kissing. It only comes out when I look at who I'm kissing, kissing. I've been so blue, ashamed and afraid, but when I look at you, can't think straight 'cause I like pink. Try to hide it, but you saw right through me. Can I tell the truth? Can't think straight 'cause I like pink. I don't know why it's so important that you name it. Won't wear a label till I'm ready for the changes. It's not a phase, but I just don't know how to phrase it. Phrase it. It's hard enough to find someone who really sees you. Even I look in the mirror and I'm see-through. No one gives me color quite the way that you do. You do. I've been so blue, ashamed and afraid, but when I look at you, can't think straight 'cause I like pink. Try to hide it, but you saw right through me. Can I tell the truth? Can't think straight 'cause I like pink. No more waiting, I'm done with faking. I'm here with you. I've been so blue, ashamed and afraid, but when I look at you, can't think straight 'cause I like pink. Try to hide it, but you saw right through me. Can I tell the truth? Can't think straight 'cause I like pink. Can't think straight 'cause I like pink. Can't think straight 'cause I like pink. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice. So you play also, right? You play piano or are trained as a pianist. You play guitar for a long time. Can you talk a little bit about your origin story? We're talking about Ant-Man, so it seems like origin stories are totally appropriate here.
Yeah.
Talk about how you grew up musically and how you find yourself to be here in this room right now today.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I had Asian parents, so of course they made me play piano at a very young age. It was that or violin.
Right.
And I actually started up in stand-up comedy as a teenager, and half of my set would be acoustic guitar, comedy songs, which was very important to me at the time. I lost my younger sister to suicide when I was 17, and comedy is kind of what saved my life. I saw Margaret Cho perform, and it was the first time in like years that I actually laughed, and for like a brief moment actually forgot my sister was dead. And I was like,
oh my God, this woman looks like me. She's, giving me this beautiful gift of just like escaping my pain for a moment. I would love to give that to somebody else. And so I started pursuing stand-up comedy when I was like 18, 19 for a good 13 years. And once I hit 30, I was like, I love comedy. It's a beautiful escape from pain, but I really want to start saying messages that are more real, especially with the political climate of the world and this kind of like sort of situation we're all in when we're just depressed and sad and kind of feel hopeless. And I loved that music really sits with your pain and allows you to feel it. Whereas comedy tries to make you forget about it for a while and laugh, music is like, I'm going to sit here with you and we're going to process this together. And so it felt like a very natural transition to go from comedy into more serious music where I could really express that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I'm not glad that all of those experiences happened to you, but I'm glad that you have processed those things that have happened in a healthy way and given it back into the world the way you are.
Thank you.
Who were some of the artists who were important to you? I mean, I fully realize that who were your influences, like the laziest question I can possibly ask, but we're here in this music library, and this goes all the way back to 1952. Can you talk about some of the artists who have been important to you as you transition from comedy and into music?
Yeah, I mean, I really love like Lauryn Hill. I've always thought was amazing. Liz Phair. K-Flay is like a very nice modern comp that I dig her stuff. It just makes me feel drivey and vibey. Also like Lizzo. I just love all of her music and the way that it makes me sort of feel. Macklemore, I really enjoyed. Not Eminem's new stuff, but all of his old stuff. I vibed so hard as a middle schooler. I was like, I'm going to be a rapper, and Eminem is the reason why. Yeah.
Nice. The guy who, one of the producers, or the recording engineer on Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was this room was his room before
Really?
we moved into it. They didn't record any of Miseducation here. They did it all in Jamaica, but the guy whose room this was did all that recording in Jamaica. So there's a tenuous sort of a tie between this place and that album.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God. I wonder if she walked around in here.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, cool. This has been great so far, and there's still one more song coming up. Can you tell us what you're going to do last today?
Yes, this last unreleased song is called I Feel Nothing. So I brought it to Cheon. I didn't feel it at the time, but I was like going through a really rough breakup, and I was like, I want to write a song that I can jam to about how someday I'm not going to feel anything for this person anymore. And so we sort of came up with this together, and it became an anthem that I could rock to until I actually embodied this. I used to be so hung up, every night getting drunk, thinking of you with her. Didn't know what to do but cry and call you up. Oh baby, how it hurt. It feels so good to finally say I feel nothing, so moving on, I'm ready for change. I feel nothing, oh, you'll be back someday, but sorry it'll be too late. Now every time I look at your face, I feel nothing at all. 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 I feel nothing. I used to wait by my phone, never brought anyone home, hung on to your t-shirt. Never wanted you to go, chose to be alone. Oh baby, how it hurt. It feels so good to finally say I feel nothing, so moving on, I'm ready for change. I feel nothing, oh, you'll be back someday, but sorry it'll be too late. Now every time I look at your face, I feel nothing at all. 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 I feel nothing. I feel. I feel. feel nothing at all. I 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 feel nothing. Yeah.
Cool, Anna. Thank you, Shayon. Thank you. This has sounded great, and have a great show tonight. And
Thank you
enjoy
so much.
Potentially fried chicken. I don't know. Maybe Cats. It sounds like Cats is most likely.
Yeah.
Down on the Lower East Side, plenty of awesome food options. So eat well and travel safely. You've got the show is tonight, 7:00, nearly sold out. So if anybody is in New York right now, hurry up and get the last remaining tickets. All future dates are going to be up at AnnaAkana.com. And thank you so much. That was one off of Casualty, Best of Continued Luck on that album. It's out in the world right now. So this has been great. Thanks for doing it.
Thanks so much for having us.